Hello guys, welcome to my video. In today's video, your presenter here, Henry, and we're going to be looking at the inflammation song. So the inflammation song is supposed to make the process of inflammation very easy to understand and explain it during your examination. So let's quickly dive into the song. So the song has basically 4 parts, and these 4 parts are mimicking the phases of inflammation. Please don't mind my voice, and it goes like this. VASCULAR, ingena mu cellular, cellular, ingena mu exud, exud, ingena mu healing, a process for inflammation, and we're done. So that's the first part of our song. What about vascular response? So this is what you explain. This is the initial response to tissue damage and is the dilation of blood vessels in the area. It increases blood flow to the area, bringing with it white blood cells and other immune cells. You can also say the increased blood flow also causes the release of chemicals that increase the permeability of blood vessels. For example, histamine, cytokines, bradykins, leukotrienes, and prostaglandins. And lastly, you can talk about the swelling helps promote the damaged tissue from further injury and also helps to bring white blood cells to the area. We proceed with our song. VASCULAR, ingena mu cellular, cellular, ingena mu exud, exud, ingena mu healing, a process for inflammation, and we're done. And now we're proceeding to cellular response. Here, neutrophils are the first leukocytes to arrive at the site of inflammation. They arrive within 6 to 12 hours and have a short lifespan of 20, right? You can also explain to say they remain in the clean tissue of the dirty material before healing can occur. We proceed with our song. VASCULAR, ingena mu cellular, cellular, ingena mu exud, exud, ingena mu healing, process for inflammation, and we're done. That's the third part of our song. We now go into cellular healing. So in this phase, the reparative process begins at approximately the same time as that of the injury, but healing is interwoven by inflammation. So the healing proceeds after the inflammatory debris is removed, and you can also say healing may be by regeneration, which is healing by first intention, or which will be gradual repairing of the defects that occur by proliferation of cells of the same type, which is known as hyperplasia, or of those destroyed, and by replacement in which cells of another type, usually connective tissue, fill in the tissue of defect, resulting into scar formation. Alright, and that one is called healing by fibrosis. Ladies and gentlemen, this marks the end of the inflammatory process, and let us look at a quick short summary of how you can make this whole process easy to understand. Firstly, vascular response. What to consider? Dilation of blood vessels, increased blood flow, and leakage of fluid and proteins into the tissues. That's number 1. Cellular response, attraction of white blood cells to the area, engulfment and destruction of bacteria, and lastly, production of chemicals, and that help to repair the damaged cells. Thirdly, exudate formation, leakage of fluid, proteins, and white blood cells from the blood vessels. And in conclusion, healing, growth of new blood vessels and formation of new tissue begins. And to close and finish our song, sing with me if you can. VASCULAR, ingena mu cellular, cellular, ingena mu exud, exud, ingena mu healing, a process for inflammation, and we're done. That marks the end of our song, the inflammation song. Hope you guys enjoyed this.